Hey guys, it's your boy Deempo. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing well, and today we are back with some more Arena Breakout Infinite content. In particular, I'll be showcasing my speed farm strategy. So this is a strategy that I use pretty much on secured ops. So usually what I like to do is, say I jump in a forbidden game, and if I'm the first one to die, I immediately back out, I jump into secured ops, and I'll make my money back within like 10 to 15 minutes. So I'll explain the whole concept of the strategy. It is a speed farming strategy. You want to spend no more than 10-15 minutes max. It all depends on how you rotate, where you spawn, and how many keycards you find out of the gate. The strat itself is not too complicated. It's multiple steps, right? First step is you gotta run around and you gotta wipe the spawns straight away. Like, the more spawns you wipe, the less chance of them taking your saves. Number two is how I organize which saves to hit first. You always want to rotate within a single circle without having to go to the same place twice. So it's just a very sort of simple rotation, and pretty much the time versus distance versus value, 10 to 15 minutes, minimum effort, maximum amount, and then you reset, right? So that is the way the whole strategy is based. Obviously, the more time you spend in there, you get diminishing returns. You don't want to do that. But anyways, we'll get into that in a second. Before we do that though, guys, we are almost at 14,000 subscribers. It would mean the absolute world to me if you do hit that sub button. So if you do enjoy the content, please don't forget to hit that sub button. Also, if you want to further support the channel, we have a free content creator code you can redeem. I'll leave in the description below. You get yourself a free skin, free 2x2 container, etc. So let's get stuck right into it. Alright, so first things first, we're going to start with the weapon. I'm of the school of thought that offense is the best defense, which means if you're on the attack, you're not on the defense. Measured aggression is the way to go. Therefore, if you're someone that's going to run a T6 kit with a crappy weapon over a well-balanced kit with a very good weapon, I suggest you go for the second one. I think you're either on the H416 train or you're not. If you're not, you're at a disadvantage regardless what armor you're wearing. Like, this weapon will melt anywhere from T5 to T6 within seconds. So there's no other choice than the H416. This is the build itself. I will leave a description of the weapon itself in the comment section below. So what you'll see in this video is I'll give you multiple builds. One will be with a red dot sight, right? So you got a red dot sight here. One will be with iron sight. So if you want a red dot sight, you're gonna have to run one of these. You're gonna have to run one of these. This is plug and play. Everything you can buy from the market. It doesn't depend on you getting a T6 armor and getting a shot to shit. That's not what this is about. This is a plug and play build. You can go and buy it straight from the market. Next up, you want a helmet of this. You want a worn helmet with a worn face shield. You can get this from the market again, right? So here we can go search it. You just go for worn, and then you also go for a worn face shield. That is that. Also, you can go for the 926 com. Once again, you go to worn. You can buy it right away. It doesn't require any other sorcery. You just grab it, plug and play. You want an ALS rig. That's it. That is your whole kit. Next up, what you want to do is you want to get yourself 260 mags, and you want to keep them in your container. If you do not have ones with no operational supplies, which means they got this little icon on it, it has a little icon, it won't be able to go in there. Then what I recommend you do is you go to our friend Thomas Edward here, you go to the mags here, and you trade yourself a couple. They're about 44k each. Just trade from them. That's one there. 35k, no brainer, we grab it. This one here, 44k, we grab it. And then you got a cooldown, right? So that covers that aspect. So 2 mags, full mags, and bring yourself some spare ammo if you need to. Then you need 3 of these, 1 of these, 2 of these, and 3 of these. That's pretty much your whole build. You may go for 1 extra painkiller if you choose to, but you'll find them around the map anyway. I usually go 2 surgicals is more than enough. You get them on bots anyway. All right. So that is your whole kit, min max to perfection, 399k. Then what you want to do is here. There's another way to do this, and that's if you run this armor here. I wouldn't recommend that, guys. It's not worth it. Don't worry about it. Just run with what you have. You want to go secure ops, and then you want to go TV station. Why? Because it's got the most safes in the most condensed area, and the rotations are super duper fast, and you can find the game straight away. So that's pretty much your the whole kit there. All right. Same thing again. Mag in. Painkiller up. Scav is aggro there a little bit. So they could have spawned at the back there, or they could have spawned in kitchen. I choose to rotate right. Sounds like there's a player on the left there. Sounds like there's a player right opposite from me here. Sounds like he's up top as well, so I gotta close this distance as fast as I can here, ladies and gentlemen. Two down. Sounds like there's more because a few already pushed inside, so got doinked in the head twice. Yeah, there is one more. He's in directors. Alright. Let's patch up. He doesn't know what to do. If he pushes inside directors, he's dead. Pushes inside, he's dead. He's done. Alright. I thought someone shot him just then.
Attack! Attack!
See if we can pick this. Ah, you scabs, bro. Like, how did he shoot me from all the way there? Get out of here, you piece of crap. It's so annoying. Especially when you're a solo, like, they just fixate on you. There's more players down that way. Lovely. I still think we got one inside here though. I still think we got one down here. Wait, he died to a scout? Okay. That was a bot player. These guys were not bots though. Yep, good shit. Good shit, good shit, good shit. Alright, we're gonna start rotations now. There. Not that it matters, but sweet. We're good. So we start our rotation from music room onwards. We've got about 10 minutes to get out of here. So So about killing scouts from this point onwards, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. There potentially could be one more player down this end. Oh, that might be lobby. Time to put the strategy in place. Or it could just be bots. Hey, it is bots. Alright, we're in the clear. That's just bots. That's just botsies. Good shit. Alright, we got lobby, I think. Pretty sure we got lobby here. So we can get a bigger rig. Or a card from these guys. A card would be nice. No card. No key card though. 8 minutes 44 seconds till go time. Garbage. Garbage. And our last friend here for the day. Any cards on this boy? No. No key cards. Got a grenade. Alright, gotta be super duper fast. They probably looted all this. Yeah, they did. Cool. What they wouldn't have looted though is this area here. It's important we start hitting this before we hit any of the safe rooms. Purely because for rotation purposes, to rotate you need the cards. With the other cards you're only hitting like the free safes and not the room. That is why it's important. So we plan our route basically based on the cards. Get good cards, we're fine. If we don't, we're not fine. Okay, 7 minutes and 40 seconds till go time. 1. None. So that's where our extract is. But we're not going to be coming back here again. We're going to go through elevator. So it's important that we hit this safe first. And then we rotate from there. Grab all these. Check this safe. You always want to be looting while you're waiting for the safe, so you're not just idly waiting around. What do we got here? Garbage, probably. Yep. Yep. Okay, straight out of here. We want to hit central, and then we're going to go from there. Central, general, directors out. There's always raids that can spawn here. Make sure you check the table. Okay. Enough. 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 We can heal while we loot the safes. We can heal while we loot the safes here. Ah. Garbage. Absolute poo-poo. Grab this. We're gonna pop another painkiller here while we're at it. Stamp. At least we got a key card back. We got 2 more safes here. Then we're gonna move down to general, then directors, and then we're out. Less than half. Kinda out of ammo here. Kind of. Move down this side. Check that one. So we got 3 key cards here. Another plaster, let me guess. Of course. Of course it's another plaster. Alright, 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes and a dream. There we got... What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Meter. Cool. We have 3 more cards so we can hit infirmary, general directors, and then elevator, and we're out. Straight to general office, might as well heal. We're getting our stamina back.
Keep our boys on second floor.
Man just would not die. The man would just not die. Alright, so remember, we saved. The whole rotation is based around the saves. We're not really touching anything else. Binoculars, probably not worth picking up. Or we may grab it and then min-max it later on. That's not worth picking up either. See what we got here. Something here, secret document from the jackets. Always worth checking. So usually I'll take elevator extract, but now that we found an extra key card, might be worth hitting darkroom at the bottom. So it might be worth hitting darkroom on the way out. Just something to consider, of course. Yeah, now we're going straight to directors. We don't care about anything in between. Straight through. So every rotation, you're basing it around the safes and just making that one perfect circle. We don't want to revisit the same place twice. Unfortunately, we have to fight the guys here, otherwise I wouldn't be back here. Hit that. Usually when cards are in abundance, the loot has been absolute shit. That's how you know like the safes are just garbage, because you're getting so many cards. So many key cards. Garbage, 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 more garbage. Probably more garbage in here as well. More garbage. Yeah. Okay, dark room, and then we're going extract. And we might hit the post-processing safe on the way out as well, since we have so many cards now. We don't care about anything else. 40 seconds. We're cutting it very, very close here. We are cutting it very, very extremely close here. Like very extremely close. Open that. Like that. Come on, surprise me. No. Secret document, yes. Yeah. It's like you dreaming, the Empire. Dreaming. Left and then right. We're almost at the extract here. We got one more save. So we're about 15 seconds in red territory at the moment. Exceeding our 15-minute rule. I was a little bit too slow. This is already hit. That's it. And we are out of here. It'll be about a minute late roughly. 1 minute overtime roughly, which is not too bad. Not the greatest, but... Alright, time to rock and roll. Do excuse me, I am a little bit sick. So here's the thing. You can have a spawn here and main. Kitchen. You can then get one here, or one like spawn in front of us. So we'll take our time when rotating. See what we can find.
Enemy position confirmed.
No red dot on that guy. You don't really need red dot. The iron sights on this thing are so clean. So we kitchen now. Cannot hear anything kitchen. We're just gonna go and check for a red spawn here. You won't be spending too much time on this floor, so you might as well hit these two jackets. You may as well hit these two jackets for a card. No card there. And should be a card here. It's always a card when there's 3. Alright. Now we are going to push straight into free safe at below music room or backstage area, whatever you want to call it. I can hear some shots here. There's also shots behind us. Dead scavs at the bottom. Very likely free safe. GG's. Cool. I'll be taking that and that. I'll be taking this bag as well. Alright, so first things first. Each that. Those in there, and that and that. Alright, now comes the important part, right? We need to check whether or not he's got any friends. If he doesn't have any friends, then we'll go ahead and loot the lobby. I don't need. Okay, cool. We'll get some of these painkillers here, and we'll go ahead and surge up. Let's just go surge up quickly, and then we'll move on. So we don't have any. Oh, we got one card, so we can rotate from here onto post-production. Do not hit an area, for example, like general office or directors if you don't have a free card. Always return to locked rooms when you have a key card, even if there is a free safe there. You do not want to double up, right? You only want to... one at a time. Give me 1 second here. M80. This man was an M80 gamer. His mistake was he lingered in this area for too long. Shouldn't have lingered. Well, that is... So you want to be as efficient with your time as possible. So while that is doing that, always check for a key here. No key. Go back here. You can always check the PC as well. You might get lucky and get an UPS. UPS, whatever you want to call it. Not in this case. Best you can hope for is a GPU. It's 2-slot. Absolute garbage. Okay, we're just gonna move on from here. You can begin your rotation from wherever you like, but it's very important that you fight the lobby first. Now there could be one more team. This guy was a solo. There could be one more solo. It could be multiple. Yeah, check this. So you want to accumulate as many cards as you can before you start looting. Oh, got excited there. Thought that was a card for a second. You can pick up some junk that's not too heavy along the way, but try and stay as light as you can. You can min-max loot later. What do we got here? You will be in and out within the like 10-12 minutes. That's the goal. So by the 20-minute mark, we should be getting out of here. Alright, we got one card. We got one location here that we don't want to come back to. So we're going to go ahead and loot it. There's a chance you might get your key card back here. If you're lucky. Check for key cards. We should get a key card here, hopefully. Oh, no key card. Oh, key card there. Alright, cool. It's gonna be garbage safe. Garbage. So all you want to do is hit the safes and get out. There's just really no point looting anything else. The odds of you finding anything good outside safes are very low. Alright. We need some silent shots. Alright, next up we want to go and check directors. The three primary rooms that you should always be going for is planning, general, and directors. If you have leftover keys, you hit those as well. There's a high chance we can get a card in this area here. That's why I went and opened the other room. But there's also a chance that we might not. So first things first. You only want to open jackets and briefcases. Only want to open jackets and briefcases. There we go, we got our card. Go and swipe these jackets real fast. Might get lucky and get another card. So now we got directors and generals sorted. All we're missing now is just a planning room key. So we want that key card. Which we got. Scavs are so annoying, man. Cool. Let's check this out. Do that. That. Check the wall. Nothing there. What do we have here? Ooh, maybe something, maybe. Antenna. What do we got here? Garbage. It's all singles. Maybe purple or gold. Purple. And more garbage. Alright. Now we're gonna rotate to general. So all you're doing is one circle and then you're out. Literally, that is it. So we got general, we got director key, we got 6 minutes to spare. If we're extremely unfortunate, there might be one more team, but I think we're gonna be fine. Dude, I swear they just wait for you to open the door and then they just try and kill you. Remember, do not loot until you've killed at least one team. And even then, keep an ear out whether or not there's any more shooting happening or not. Garbage. Always, always, always keep your money in your container. That way it doesn't only give you 40% of it. What do we have here? Please be something good. Please be something good. Freaking tank. Alright, so we're done with the scavs here. We've hit general, we've hit directors. We got one more card. We're gonna do planning, and then if we get more cards, we can decide where to rotate from there on. But we have 4 minutes. We'll get out of here. 15 minutes is like pretty much the sweet spot, because you wanna maximize your runs and get as much in return as possible.
Let's go.
I recommend before you jump in there, get rid of all these scavs first and foremost. Make your life 10 times easier. You're gonna hit that. Remember, all we're doing is just doing a circle. You do not want to go to the same area twice. Gonna hit that. What do we got here? We got another card, perfect. We'll wait for this safe to go down. Then we're gonna grab it. All we're doing is just maximizing our time by doing the shortest possible route. Alright. We are going to tap that safe, but we're not going to open it. I'm going to go straight to planning here. And scouts. They're done. I can hear another one. Ooh. Come on, please be something good. Please be something. Oh. Freaking alloy, man. Freaking alloy. Alright. Gonna hit this. That will take. Oh. That's our rotation finished. 13 minutes roughly we've spent in raid. Roughly 13 minutes. That's a bot. It's all bots from here. You'll know if there's a second team or not right at the start of the game. You will know right at the start of the game. Yeah, there's another team or not. We're about to be here for 13 minutes, which is not bad. 2 minutes ahead of schedule. 2 minutes ahead of schedule. No, excuse me, I'm getting really, really sick at the moment. Alright, that's GG. That is GG, ladies and gentlemen. Probably like 900k raid, I'd say. 1 mil, not bad.